Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Mr. Chadwick Robinson, founder and leader of the Dream Team movement, guys. Part of the Extra Digit movement, also with MyEcon. I'm so excited, guys, for some of the team members and some of the guests that maybe you're viewing this live on YouTube. We're definitely excited to present some of our actual compensation plan and kind of break down, you know, how our compensation plan actually works. I'm excited for some of the team that's becoming a part of this, viewing this information as well too. As people are coming in, make sure as you're coming in, go ahead and put your lines on mute so we got a clear reception coming in, guys. But we're definitely excited. I see two of our dream team members are here as well. So excited about that. We have Tiffany Brown. Tiffany Brown, good to have you on the panel. How are you doing today? Let's make sure we do a mic check and see if you're coming through loud and clear. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, we are doing absolutely amazing. Good to have you here, man, and we're definitely honored to have you, as a part of the Dream Team organization. How does it feel to be a part of this movement?
I feel good. I feel hopeful. I mean, every day is like a brand new day. You know what I'm saying? With
Right.
being on the job, I'm grateful for my job, but it's just that I just know that I'm not going to be there for another 40 years because I have a system in place. So it's
Right.
just good every day to just know that I'm working the system to get out of the system.
Well, that's always good to know that, we know we have something that's on our hands that's going to definitely help us out.
Really caring
And,
about their employees, you see the difference.
right, right. So, we have something definitely on hand that's going to help us out. Very excited about that. I know that we have Margaret Cervantes actually on the panel as well too. How are you doing, Margaret? Let's see if we can get her unmuted. I'm not sure if you're able to speak or not, Miss Margaret, but it's good to have you on the panel. We have some other people calling in on the lines. Mr. Mallory, I know you're on my cell phone right now. If you can go back to that link and click on that link, I sent it in your inbox. You can go to your Facebook inbox, click on that link, and it should take you to this Hangout Live from your iPhone. So go ahead and do that, Mr. Mallory, and I'll see you on the other side, okay?
All right. Do we need to, can we invite people or no?
Yes, you can invite some people if you would like. We're getting started right now, so let's go ahead and get it in because I'm about to start with the presentation and start breaking down this comp plan. So I'll see you on the other side. Click that link and we'll kind of hold tight until you pop on, but we're rolling. We're rocking and rolling, all right?
Oh, that's right.
All right. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Chadwick Robinson. My background is in telecommunications and also in the music industry, guys. I was a corporate manager for AT&T for quite some time, worked my way up from the bottom all the way up to the top, only to actually lose my job. And it was that moment in my 20s where I realized I never really wanted to work a 9 to 5 again. And I vowed to myself to never work a 9 to 5. And it's been an amazing journey over the last decade of my life being completely, full-time in entrepreneurship. And it's led me to some very wonderful people. And I'm just so blessed to be in the position that I am. But I am going to talk to you guys about MyEcon. Financial literacy, guys, absolutely amazing. How would you like to know that you could still create wealth without selling or recruiting using simple money strategies? I can tell you guys it's absolutely amazing to be able to do this. But I'm going to be talking today specifically about our compensation plan. And we have some leaders right now on the panel here, some viewers as well too, that's chiming in here. And definitely want to make sure that they're able to actually see how our compensation plan works. Now, as we actually start to dive in the deal, guys, very important information that I want all the leaders to know, all the new developing leaders, guys, and let me adjust this camera here, all the new developing leaders, what I want you to be able to do is the main focus is going to be to go EVP, guys. EVP, as you see here on the title, shows my name, Executive Vice President. Very easy to do. It just takes a little bit of focus, and it takes a little bit of discipline, guys, to make that happen. But I want you guys to go EVP, and I'm going to help you guys do this. But remember this, before we get started, it's going to be about your teachability index. Maybe you don't understand what the teachability index is, guys, but your teachability index has to do with your willingness to learn times your willingness to change. If you want to be successful in this industry, you must master your teachability index. It is one of the secrets, guys, of creating wealth in this industry. You have to be very teachable and coachable. You know, the way that I got where I'm at right now, guys, is because I stripped myself of my ego, my pride, and my thought process of thinking that I knew what I was doing. And I had to borrow someone else's belief system who had the results I was looking for. So your teachability index is very, very important. Let me explain to you how it works. It's very, very simple, guys. Teachability index. Let's say your willingness to learn on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 5, and your willingness to change is a 0. Then what? 5 times 0 equals what? 0. That means your teachability index is a 0. Very important to remember that. Mastering your teachability index means you must be at 100%, meaning your willingness to learn is a 10. My times your willingness to change also needs to be a 10. And for you to do that, hold on, guys. Let me turn off so your teachability index. TV's here. I got my big screen on and everything else is popping up here. But very, very important for you guys to understand that you want to master your teachability index. And because I'm going to help you guys get this EVP done, but the way it's going to happen, guys, is going to be based off your teachability index. If you're not willing to be coachable and trainable, it's going to be very, very hard for you to actually make this manifest for you, okay? But it's very, very simple. I see we have another leader on the actual panel. So excited to have you on the panel as well, Mr. Seymour Blake. How are you doing out there?
I'm doing wonderful, Brother Chadwick. Doing wonderful.
I'm not sure if we can hear you out there. I see some vocals, but give me a second here. Let me see if we can get you up and live and running. Hold on one second. It might be on my end really quickly here. Hold on one second. One second, Mr. Seymour. Okay, Mr. Seymour, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, Mr. Chadwick.
Okay, I can hear you loud and clear. So good to have you, man. It's always good to have the Dream Team organization and leaders come to the forefront to step up and be visible. And I tell people all the time that's very, very important is visibility. Are you out there? Do people know about your business? So the people that's on the panel, I really want to say, you know, thank you so much for stepping up to be on the panel and show your faces because, you know, people will see these videos and resonate with one of you on the panel. You know, it might be something that you particularly said, a question you asked, or just, you know, the way you carry yourself that someone sees and recognizes, and, you know, maybe that will attract them to you and they'll reach out to you. So, Mr. Seymour, tell us a little bit about what your experience has been like with MyEcon and the reason why you decided to get started. What are you excited about?
Well, for one thing, I'm excited about learning how and teaching other people how to minimize their expenses, minimize their taxes, create a cash flow, and be able to be debt-free eventually. That is my biggest goal, to be debt-free, and not just debt-free, but be able to help others do the same. You know, some of my leaders in my downline that I'm trying to work with right now, and my goal is just to be able to make people's life a lot easier and better for them and for their families and their kids and grandkids.
Right. And that's what we have on our hands, guys. That's what we really love about the financial literacy aspect of what we do. We're educating and empowering people on how to truly obtain wealth using success principles. And it's so exciting to see how that is starting to manifest and take place throughout the country as we're building a huge, strong Dream Team Dynasty organization within the extra digit movement of MyEcon. So we're excited about that. But guys, I want to talk to you about the compensation plan because I can tell you guys, when $1,000+ showed up at my house, it's always exciting, right? When you launch a new business and you start to see some fruit, right? When you start to plant those seeds and you see that fruit coming in, guys, I can tell you it's amazing to be able to have $1,000 checks coming in from multiple companies, all because, you know, I stay focused and consistent and I make sure that I'm doing what I need to do in order to be successful. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that and break down this compensation plan for you guys. But the key, guys, if you have pen and pad, definitely the key is you want to go EVP, okay? And also I'm going to need some participation here every once in a while, Mr. Seymour or Tiffany, as you guys as I'm sharing my screen, just to make sure that my screen is showing and everyone can see what I'm going to show. Definitely, I might ask you if you can see. So definitely at that time you can unmute yourself or whatever it may be, or if you're already unmuted, you can answer me so I can make sure that all the viewers can see this. So let me pull up some things, guys, really quickly here, the compensation chart, and we're going to dive right into this deal so I can explain how the compensation plan works. We have some other leaders that's hitting me on Facebook right now who's trying to get on the panel, who's trying to get into the views. So give me a little second to reach out to them, give them exactly what they need. So if they want to show up on the panel while I pull this up, guys, and we will get started in just a quick second. Thank you so much, everyone. Hold tight for us. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and do a screen share here. And let me go ahead and pull up some things for you guys. And Mr. Seymour, what you can do is let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Sure can. I can see it.
Yes.
Okay, can you guys see the compensation? Hold on, let's see. Let me go to this other page.
I see
here.
documents.
Yeah, you see documents. Okay, so let me go here first just to show you guys where you would go to pull this up. When you log into your back office, you're going to go to your back office. You're going to go to this documents tab here. Once you get to the documents tab, it's going to lead you to what you're looking at, what you're viewing right now. Administrative documents, webinar conference and schedules, everything that you need to know about MyEcon is in your documents, okay? Presentations, as you see right here. It has every single thing you need. So first, let me just start off by saying, guys, listen, when you go to your documents, make sure you come back here and look at everything, because they have PowerPoints back here. They have they have everything you need to know back here. So you will scroll down to training support materials, okay? And where you see compensation training PDF, you would click right here on the view tab, okay? Everyone see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you click on compensation training PDF, and then it will pull up this screen here where where the compensation chart is. So let me break this thing down to you guys, because it's a very, very powerful. When I was sitting down with Mr. Brian Bing, and he was explaining to me how, you know, we're going to help people get to $1,000 a month and then $1,000 a week. Now, let me put out a disclaimer here for anyone watching MyEcon for the financial literacy aspect. If you're looking at MyEcon simply for the strategy, not to build business income within MyEcon, but simply just for the strategy and the techniques of what to do with your money, for good record keeping, for the software, this part of the presentation is not for you. This is for people who want to not only use the strategies, but they also want to create business income right here with MyEcon, okay? People who want to take their income to the next level by sharing this information with other people, okay? So here we go, guys. Here's the presentation here. As you can see, guys, it's going to talk to you about your when you sponsor people when you help people launch their business, is going to give you a good example of how it works. So let's use this first slide as an example, guys. Okay, so you're at the top of this circle. Everyone can see this. Mr. Seymour and Tiffany, you can see this, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're at the top. Good. So you're at the top. Make sure, if you want to, guys, definitely take notes, although you have this in your back office, because writing things down does something completely different than just pulling it up in your back office. So take some notes on this so you have it in your notebooks, right? But this is you at the top. So let's say you're coming in. The first goal, guys, is to go EVP. And as you see at the bottom here, it says 3 personal MDs, which is marketing directors, okay? And $5 a personal CV will promote you to EVP, okay? So that means when you get 3 people, okay, that comes into the business who wants to either utilize it for the strategy or they want to use strategy and build a business, that promotes you to EVP. And what you're going to get for bringing those 3 people in is you're going to get $25 per person for your first 3 people. So in this example, you came in, you brought in 3 other business partners, you made $25 a piece. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what happens is also, guys, these 3 people that you do have, not only are you going to get $25 a person, but as you see, I scroll down to the next chart here, those 3 people, in this example, the same example, right? We're going to call those 3 people person A, B, and C. Now for A, B, and C, not only are you going to get $25 a person, but you're also going to get a 50% matching bonus of whatever their checks is as they start to build their MyEcon business. So let me give you an example. I know you guys have been hearing about how we say you can make $1,000 for every 7. And I'm going to get into the meat of that and explain how that works. But for these first 3 people, before we get into what we call your base shop, where your $1,000 bonuses are, first thing first, get 3 people. That promotes you to EVP. And now you're in position at that moment to get 50% matching bonuses off of what your first 3 does. Now, your first 3 people that comes into the deal, you will get a matching bonus of whatever their checks is minus their $1,000 bonuses. So let me give you an example. Let's say you bring in person number A, you bring in person number B, you bring in person number C. Let's say person number A starts to build a big business, right? And let's say they get a check for $1,500, okay? Let's say 1,000 of that 1,500 was their $1,000 bonus. Let's say the other 500 was residuals. It was some 25s that added up, some $50 that added up to a total of $500. Well, you will match the $500, not the 1,500. So you would get a bonus check of $250 off of the work of person number A. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so always remember that you're going to match their checks, but you're going to match everything but their $1,000 bonuses. So that's very, very important for you guys to understand that. But understand this before we start to go into the base shop. In order for you guys, and go and put your phone on mute, guys, so we can make sure we have clear reception. But if I ask them for some feedback, you can unmute yourself. But for the viewer's sakes, let's make sure that we're going on mute so we get nice, crispy, and clear. But remember this, guys. In order for you to get the 50% matching bonus off of your 3 people, your first 3 people that you bring in, you must become a EVP. Okay? So if you bring in person number A and you stop right there and person number A does and starts to work and build a business, guys, do me a favor. Let's go ahead and put your phone on mute. Someone is not on mute. And I know you're probably in the kitchen or doing some things. Let's go ahead and put it on mute. I think that might be Tiffany. Tiffany, if you could hear us, go ahead and put your phone on mute if you can. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me go back here, guys, so you can see the screen. Whole goal is, guys, remember, EV up. See, person and one person gets to working, because you will not get the 50% matching bonus off of their efforts unless you're a EVP. So I want you to learn this from 2 perspectives. You as a member here working to build an organization, and also you as someone who is going to also teach this, okay? to your team. So the whole goal is, guys, get 3 and go EVP, because once you're EVP, now you can start to maximize the 50% matching bonus on the first 3. Now, after you hit EVP and have your first 3, right? What's going to happen is, let's slide down here to another chart. You then tap into what we call, okay, your base shop. Now, your base shop starts with your 4th person you enter into MyEcon, okay? And in this example, person number 4 would be person number D, which is right here, right? Right here, D, where it has 50 bucks, okay? Now, when you open your base shop is where your $1,000 come, okay? Now, remember, A, B, and C, you've got $25 a person, right? Well, when you get to person number 4, which is person number D, from that point on, you will start making $50 per person you personally enroll, and you will make $8 for the first 3 people that they enroll, okay? So very, very important to remember that. So let's look at this example. Person number D, you make a $50 commission. Now here's the deal. Number D went out, right? You helped them become EVP, which means they went and got 3 people. They went out at D1, D2, and D. See, 3 people, guys. You made 25 and 25 off of their efforts. Now remember, in this example, only put in 1 D in your base shop, but person number D went and got $25 for those 3 people. Now you have, in this example, 4 people. Person number D, person number D1, person. Now here's the deal. D1, D4. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You also made another $25 for D5 off of someone.
Look like we lost you, Mr. Chadwick.
Oh, okay. I thought that was my computer.
Nah, I guess we lost him. He'll be back, I guess.
Okay. Oh, but are we still live?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any tips? Are you EVP?
Basically, what I do is I just get the information to them, get them to go to my website and watch the presentation. Once they contact me back, then you try to do a 3-way with Chadwick and let him do the presentation just like he's doing today.
Right.
And once you get that 3-way going, then let him do the work for you at the beginning. And then once they come in, then you just teach them to do exactly what you did. You know, you get them in front of your presentation, what your website. Once they review it, when you follow up with them, if they like what they see, then you try to get in touch with Mr. Chadwick first and set up a 3-way with him. And then once it's set up, then you contact them, you know, with Mr. Chadwick on the phone, the 3-way, and then you introduce them to him, and then just put your phone on mute and let him do the talking.
Okay.
Let him close for you.
Are you using the extradigitmovement.com?
Yeah, I'm doing that one. You can get it right from your actual website. You know, the presentation on your website. When you go into when you log on to your website, you'll see it right in there, and you just have them send that to them, you know, to email that to them and have them, you know, watch it. Then you just, like I say, you always follow up though, you know, and you know you're gonna get people that's gonna tell you no. You just keep pushing, like they say. 50 people will get you 15 in front of it, and out of those 15, 5 will sign up. You know.
Oh, because I was just typing it in. Okay, well, okay, that's what's up.
Let me text him and see if he's coming back on.
Okay, yeah.
Two phones. I forgot which one he texts me on.
I feel you. We love our gadgets. I'm serious. I know I love mine. My computer, I just love it. And it's, making some cash.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's the main thing.
that is the main thing. Oh, Lord. Okay, I had a lady on. Hold on, let me get in off of her. Oh, great. She just went to the website. She didn't get on. Okay, good, good, good.
I sent him a message on Facebook too.
Okay, that's what's up. Woo, okay. Let me talk to my client. I'll be back. Thank you so much for your advice. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello, Mr. Seymour. Is everything okay with our connection?
We lost you. You're not on there at all.
Okay, let's see if I can pop back on here. I know we're having some technical issues. Did you just lose me right now?
Uh,
Did y'all just lose me right now?
no, we lost you when I texted you the first about maybe 3 minutes ago.
Okay, let me see if it pulls me back up on the panel. Okay, let's see.
Michelle?
Back?
I see you there, but I can't hear you on the panel. I hear you on my phone, but not on the panel.
Okay, give it a second to load up. Maybe that's what's going on.
Maybe I can see my
There you,
vocal, so I think I should be coming in just a second here.
there you are. You in now?
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, Tiffany, can you hear me out there?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I have a client on, Michelle Daniels. Can we hear her real quick?
Yes, Michelle Daniels.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we see Michelle Daniels. Is she a part of the Dream Team organization? We have a Michelle Daniels a part of the Dream Team.
She was interested. She was asking about. She said she was on Google.
Okay, let's make sure we give her this link, guys. You should be able to invite her. I'm not sure. I think I see somebody else coming onto the panel.
Right.
Let's see here.
She's in Houston, so she's out your way.
Yes, she's a part of the Dream Team organization. She's also an EVP and on the way to get
Yeah,
into her.
I had one. Okay. Damn it! I don't have to talk to her. Don't get on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely a part of the Dream Team organization.
So if we get lost here, guys, definitely let me know. What we'll do is, Seymour and Tiffany, you can keep your lines unmuted just in case you lose me. Are you guys looking at my screen right now?
I'm seeing.
I am now. I am now.
Okay, tell me what you guys see right now.
You,
The compensation plan, all of the money. uh,
Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, and you guys, Tiffany and Seymour, you go ahead and stay unmuted.
okay.
So if leaped off,
It's popping back and forth from the compensation plan to Tiffany's, and now
the
it's.
last part, guys, get to. What was the last part you see? Did you see this chart here where I explain first person in your base shop?
I think it was the one before this one.
It ended where you were talking about the first D went out and got D1, 2, and 3, and then it went off.
We're getting a little bad connection.
Okay,
I think you're going to see more.
I'm right in front of the network.
I
Okay.
can hear you. Where did we leave?
Am I okay? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you.
We can see what you're doing, Chad. Can you see what
Okay.
he's doing?
Yes. Okay. So where was the last part we left off at?
A, B, C. We were like down 2. We were down 2 ranks.
Were we down to person number D? Bringing in 3 people?
Yeah, bring in 3. Bring in 3.
Okay. So let me do this here. Okay. So you guys can see this right here?
What I'm seeing on my screen, Mr. Chadwick,
see?
is a screen with Tiffany's picture on it.
And that's what I see. I concur.
Okay, so y'all can see the compensation plan with the 3, right? With person number D.
Not at the moment.
Not at all.
Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Let me I think I might have to stop sharing and bring it back. Maybe there's a little glitch in between that. Hold on one second. Let me refresh, guys. Let me refresh. Let's get it back here.
Oh. Okay, Michelle's inbox.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Darn your butt.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this, guys. Now, you guys tell me if you see my screen now with the compensation. Did Seymour drop off on accident? No, there you go, Seymour. Are you able to see my screen now, Mr. Seymour? Tiffany, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you guys see my screen now?
I see me on your screen.
Okay, give it a second and see if it switches over. Do you still see yourself?
Blank screen. It switches back from the blank screen to Tiffany's page on the page. I refreshed mine also, and it came back up, but that's all we see right now is a blank screen.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Maybe we have something that needs to go off. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. Let me get me back first. Right. Okay, can you guys see me physically now?
Nah.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I see.
Okay, what do you see now? My picture?
Correct.
Okay, hold on one second. There might be a cross up in the lines. What do you see now?
Your picture.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Can you guys see me now?
Not yet.
Just a picture of you. That's it.
Okay, we got Lamika Woods lining up here.
On the video, correct? Saw that.
Okay, so do this. Maybe there's a cross up on that line, so let me try to come back out and back in and see if that switches things over. But if we have any other people come onto the panel, definitely welcome and hold the fort down while I pop out and pop back in, okay?
Got you, Mr. Chadwick.
Okay, thank you so much. Hold on one second.
Oh, well, can we like do testimony or something?
What was that?
Can we do like a testimony? Is anybody out there? Okay, what's your testimony? When did you get into extra digit movement? How long has it been?
I got in on July 17th. I was introduced to it by Mr. Chadwick like about 2 months prior to that. And what I did was me and Mr. Chadwick is involved in another network marketing business. And I started studying it first, watching the videos and watching everything, studying it. And then once I really understood it completely, then I contacted Mr. Chadwick and told him I was ready to get started. And I went ahead and signed up. And like I said, he's my mentor in my other network also. So this is just one of the best things that I've actually came across. There, Mr. Chadwick, we see you back. Welcome back, brother.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Testify Day. Testimony right now. While Mr. Chadwick is getting it together. We see you now, Bobo.
Well, you know when it comes to the internet, man, we always say, it's always, a gift and a curse. It allows us.
You know what I'm saying? But we love our gadgets and our electronics. I just love it.
So we'll see if we can get this thing to. But y'all can see me. On my end, it is a little flashing going on. But
right.
Let's see if we can get the screen share to act right. And you guys, but you can see me physically right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me try to do a screen share here. And I'm getting very, very good signal on my end so far as my Wi-Fi is concerned, so I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. But you guys let me know if you can see my screen here. Okay, hold on one second. Let me know.
There you go.
Seymour, do you see the compensation plan?
Yeah, we do, and that's where it ended the first time, right when we got here.
Okay, this is where we're at. Tiffany, are you able to see the comp plan? Tiffany, you're all right over there? Can you see the comp plan?
It looked like she might be muted.
Okay. Well, I guess what we can do is we'll go ahead and start breaking this down really quickly for you guys. But in person number D, which is your fourth person, opens your actual base shop. This is where the $1,000 checks come in. So once you get to your fourth person, you then start to open up your base shop. And from that point on, for every 7 person that falls into your base shop, you start to get $1,000 bonuses. So in this example, and am I still here, Mr. Seymour?
Yeah, you're still here, brother.
Okay, so in this example, let's say, for instance, you go and get person number D. And D, you help them become EVP, which means they go and get 3 people, which in this example is D1, D2, and D3. Well, now they're EVP, and you, for their efforts, you've got $25 per person they brought in, which was the first 3 people. And let's say, for instance, one of their people, which is D1, goes and get D4 and D5. And let's say person number D2 goes and gets D6. Well, that example shows you 7 people in your base shop. So not only do you make $25 per person that they brought in, right? You got paid $50 for the person you brought in. and $25 for every person that came in after that that wasn't off of your efforts. But you also made $1,000. Person number D, you made $50 because you personally brought them in. Through D6 efforts, you made 6 people came in, so 6 times 25 is $150. Plus, that totaled up to 7 people, which was $1,000. That came out to a total of $1,200, and all you did was bring in one person. Can we still see the screen, Mr. Seymour Blake?
Yes, sir. So can.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. And my vocals coming through nice and clear?
Loud and clear, Mr.
Everybody's following, so I can make sure that everyone... Does anybody have any questions about this first part that I just went over?
Completely understandable. No brainer there.
Okay, so let's go down to the next chart. Okay, follow me here. Let me know if you see the next chart.
Yeah, we can. It's coming up. Scrolling up. There you go. There it is.
In this example, let's say, for instance, your organization continues to grow. Now, you've only sponsored one person, which is who?
D.
D. Now, let's say, for instance, your other people starts to grow. So D2 goes out and gets D7, you made $25. D7 goes and gets D10, you made $25. D3 goes and gets D8, and D8 goes and gets D9, you made $25 for both of those. D4 goes and gets D11, D5 goes and gets D12, and D12 goes and gets D13, you made $25 for all of those people, right? In your base shop. But off the efforts of everyone else, $5 times 7 new people falling into your base shop, which is $5, and then it comes out to a total of 7 new people made of $1,175, and all you did was into your base shop. What do you think about?
Now that is great. That's what you call. That is great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, we lost Mr. Chadwick again.
For sharing. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Tiff.
Okay, so I'll continue this another time, and I'll have to do something else right now. And thank you for sharing, and I appreciate your testimony, and I'll be seeing you on another call.
If you're on Facebook, you add me also, and take my number down. So if you have any questions, you can also call me.
Okay, I'm gonna inbox you right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Seymour. See you.
Take care, Tiffany.
See you on the top.
You got it. Over the top.
Over the top, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Get it. Have a blessed day.
You do too. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? Welcome back, Mr. Chadwick. Welcome back, brother. We lost you again, but you're back.
I don't think Google likes our screen share technique.
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't think Google really likes that screen share. I mean, it's part of their functionality, but not sure. I have a very solid connection on my end, but
Same here.
not sure exactly what's going on. Did Tiffany have some trouble and drop off as well too?
No, Tiffany had to run. She said she had something she had to go take care of, so She said she'll
Okay.
focus on the next Google Hangout.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hopefully she'll be on the call tonight.
Yes, yes. That'll be with Mr. Ivy Stokes.
Stokes, correct.
Right. So that'll be he'll be doing a screen share as well too, but I don't think he'll be doing Google Hangout. I think he'll be just doing a screen share on
And the webinar.
yeah, on like a Join Me application, which is pretty
Oh,
good. And he'll do the audio through the phone. So I think that's one of the ways he operates to make sure that he could get some good vocals along with still showing people the screen as well too. But let me see what's going on here. I don't know if I'm still sharing my screen or not, but you can let me know if my screen does pull up.
okay. Okay, yeah, it did.
Okay, so in this example, when person number D goes and gets D14, that's their fourth person. Now, when D goes and get his fourth person falls into his base shop now. Make sense?
Correct.
So person number D, his fourth person, and so on, will start to fall into his base shop, which is no longer your base shop. So they have it color coded. Okay. So for example, you will get paid off of everything that's in red, and as it continues to grow, and those people, you know, adding people, you will continue to get $25 for those people, and get $1,000 bonuses. But when they hit EVP, they start their own base shop. So everyone that's in gold, person number D will start to collect $50 for person number 14 because he's in his base shop, and he will then start to get the $25 bonuses as his base shop starts to grow. Make sense?
Yep.
So the goal is you want to continue to go wide as possible. You want to bring in several legs in your base shop because obviously you're seeing what kind of income could be produced with just you sponsoring one person in your base shop. Well, just imagine if you had 100 people like this in your base shop you personally sponsored. And this was going on not with one person, but 100 people.
Right.
You would have thousands of dollars coming in your sleep.
Hello.
Right? So this is what we want people to understand. This is so important. So in this example, I'm scrolling down just to kind of show you another color code. You can let me know if you see another color coded.
Yeah, I see the green.
Another color. Right. So in this example for the green one, the same thing happens for a person D14.
Right.
D14 brought in D16, D18, D19. So everything that's in gold
goes to D.
Right. Well, not goes to D, but goes to D.
14.
Goes to D14.
Right.
Now, once D15 brings in D21, he's now into his base shop, which is all in green. You see?
Right.
So when you scroll up from the top, you will get everything that's in red, and then person number D starts their own base shop and get everything that's in gold, and then person D14, D15 goes EVP and gets everything that's in green. So, and pretty much what's happening is you want to get them in and you want to get them out. You want to bring them in and you want to get them out. You want to get them to EVP and get them out. So everyone eventually gets out your base shop when they hit EVP, but they leave behind 3 people. You see?
Right.
So in this example, what will happen is you would bring in person number D. You would get person number D to EVP. Then person number D leaves your base shop, but he left you with 3 people.
Right.
You work with those 3 people, you help them to get to EVP. Those 3 people leave your base shop, but you have 3 people who left you 3 people. So now you have 9 people in the base shop. You see?
Right.
You help those 9 go to EVP. Those 9 people all get out your base shop, but all 9 of them all left you 3 people, which is 27 people in the base shop. You see?
Right. Right.
So what happens is, as you get them in and get them out, you bring them in, help them hit EVP, and get them out of your base shop. As you continue to do that, your base shop continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point to where you have so many people in your base shop who only have 0 people, 1 person, or 2 people. And as they're making their way out, you're getting thousands of dollars, because you, let's say for instance, like you could say like Mr. Brian Bean, he probably has well over 2,000 people in his network. Now, how many people are in the base shop? I'm just going to give an example. Let's say, for instance, you know, I'm sure more than half are in his base shop, right? Because we know the average person brings in about 2 or 3 people. So we know that most people will not hit EVP if they're not really putting forth the effort. So if you have 2,000 people, let's say, for instance, 1,000 of those people are in your base shop. Well, if you have 1,000 people that only have 0, 1, or 2, that means every time 7 people come out of that 1,000 people, you're getting a $1,000 bonus. So you can look up and say, man, you know, I had 50 people come in this week, and 50 divided by 7, you know, that's another $7,000 for the week.
All right.
So that's what you want to do. So the goal is to go wide as possible, continue to go wide, and as you're going wide, help them go EVP and get them into their base shop.
Correct.
Right? Because the 25s, the 50s are going to be adding up, $1,000 bonuses are going to be adding up, and this does not include the residual income.
Okay.
Okay, the residual income is different. The residual income will make some income off of everyone that's on the 25, on the $29.95 for the software, and residual income off of everyone that's on the Family Shield.
Right.
You know, or whatever product. If they're on the Pays program, or if they're getting the coffee every single month, or whatever they choose as their CV qualification.
Yeah.
You know, we'll also get residual income for that as well too. So as the team is building, you'll start tapping into the residual income. But the residual income, we're not going to cover that portion today because it's a little bit more technical, and it takes people to really build your residual income. But so let's just stick with the 25s, the 50s you can make, the $1,000 bonuses you can make, and let's get EVP done and get you guys in your base shop, because the base shop is really what counts. I'm gonna come back here and unshare really quickly. Give me a second here. Okay, let me know if I'm back on screen, Mr. Seymour.
You are, Mr. Chadwick. You're back.
Okay, good, good, good. So that's a quick tutorial, guys, on how it works, how the compensation plan works, and why it's so important for you guys to go EVP. Mr. Seymour, is there any questions you have regarding that at all from what you saw that maybe I could clear up for you?
One question that one person had asked me, and I'm glad he asked that. Once those base shops start going off, right? Like, in other words,
Right.
like went from the red to the gold to the green, do you get anything else from them, or is that it? You just have to work on your main base shop?
Well, your residual is going to continue to grow.
Okay.
So your residual is going to come from everyone in your network, everyone.
Okay, got you. So
Right.
Not an answer for that one. Okay, good.
Right. So your residual does continue to grow as they continue to build their businesses. You know, your residual starts to grow. So the residual is very, very powerful as well too. They have a chart on it as well too. You know, so I mean, we're looking at. I know that they had a chart that showed about 6. I think it was 6 or let me see here. Matter of fact, I think I have it. Where's my chart?
Talking about the levels.
Well, there's a chart here. I'm trying to see if I have it that kind of talks to you about the residual. I had it, but I'm not sure if I have it right here on hand. But there is a chart. And actually, what I can do is, if I don't have it right here on file, I can locate it, and I could maybe take a picture of it and put it into the Facebook group so you guys can see it. But oh, here it is, right here. Okay, so I don't know if y'all have seen this. I've painted some. I think I've taken some pictures of it and put it into Facebook, but I'm not sure. But this will kind of give you guys an example of what the residual income would look like, and I'm gonna kind of read it for you guys a little bit here. But what I can do is take a picture of it, guys, and put it into our Dream Team group.
Okay.
So we can know. But here it got some couple ranks here. It goes from EVP1 to EVP1 million. And based on your qualified members in your base shop, it'll show you what kind of income potential you have as you start to build your base shop. So, for example, the lowest level right here is EVP1 when you have 7 qualified members in your base shop. 7 qualified members in your base shop, you're pretty much looking at $225 for the fast start bonus, $1,000 one-time bonus, which is over $1,225. And for those 7 members in your base shop, you're looking at $8.75 of residual income. Okay, let me scroll down a little bit more as your organization gets a little bit bigger. Let's say you have 35 members in your base shop. Well, with 35 members in your base shop, you're looking at $875 in fast start, $5,000 in builder bonuses, which is a total of $5,875 of EVP bonus money that you've collected, and your residual income will look like $43.75. Okay, that's for 35 people in your base shop. Okay, as you kind of continue to build on that, let's say 63 people in your base shop. Well, with 63 people in your base shop, you've made over $1,575 in fast start. You made over $9,000 in builder bonuses. Okay, so that means you've made over $10,575 in bonus money, and your residual income is looking about $236 of residual income a month for 63 people in your base shop. So, see, as you start to build that base shop, that residual income is going to start to play in a factor for you. So let's skip down. Let me just get a little bit bigger for you guys. With 300 qualified people in your base shop, you'll make over $7,500 in fast start, over $42,000 in builder bonuses. That's over $49,500 you would have made in bonuses, guys, and your residual income would have been over $1,875, and that's with 300 people in your base shop, active and qualified. Skip down a little bit bigger, guys, as you start to really, really build this thing, okay? Once you have 1,334 people in your base shop, you're looking at just in fast start bonuses, $33,350. Okay, in builder EVP bonuses, the $1,000 bonuses, you're looking at over $190,000, guys, in EVP bonuses. So collectively, you would have made over $223,350 in EVP bonuses with 1,300 people in your base shop. And your residual income, you're looking at over $9,671 a month of residual income with 1,300 people in your base shop. Okay? I'm going to scroll down a little bit more, guys. With 3,557 people in your base shop, you're looking at over $88,925 in fast start bonuses. For your builder bonus, you're looking at over $508,000. That's over $500,000 in EVP bonuses, guys. Okay, that's totaling for well over $596,000, $975 in EVP bonuses, almost $600,000. We're talking about your residual income being $24,338 of residual income every single month, and that's only for 3,500 people in your base shop. I want you guys to think about how powerful that is. I want you to think about your investment portfolio. If you were bringing in this type of income and you were investing this type of income into your investment portfolio, and you still had a residual income of $24,000 coming in monthly while you were investing. I want you to think about what that would do for your lifestyle. 3,500 people in your base shop, guys. Okay. Now, also, let's go down to the maximum. Okay, let's just go down to the maximum. 6,000 people, which is not the max, but it's the maximum compensation plan, but it doesn't cap out, but it's just giving you a max. Okay, 6,000 members in your base shop. 6,000 members, guys. You would have made over $150,000 in fast start bonuses. Okay, you would have made over $928,000 in builder bonuses. Okay, that's well over $1.1 million. Well, it's well over is well over $1 million. Okay, in EVP bonuses when you collect all the bonuses together, and your residual income, you're looking at over $42,000 a month of residual income. That's for 6,000 people, guys, in your base shop. So, as you can see, this is a very, very powerful compensation plan, guys. Here, let me give you a little look at it, in case you want to look at it. I'm going to take a picture of it for you guys, though, and put it up there for you guys. I'll take a picture and put this up in the Facebook group, but you guys can see it here. Very, very powerful information, guys. So you guys want this, I actually have a scanner. I'll probably try to scan it, get a good, nice, crisp picture for it, and put it into Facebook for you guys, so you can have this document as a document to reference to and kind of set your goals around it. So your residual income will continue to build, but the $1,000 bonuses are going to come in handy until your organization really starts to get nice and big, and you start to really produce that income. But so the focus, guys, is let's just go ahead and get you guys the EVP. Let's get you guys in your base shop so you can start to collect your first comma check. I've already collected my first comma check here with MyEcon, working on getting another comma check coming in. So we're definitely ready to really take this to the next level, and I'm excited to be partnered with Mr. Brian Bean, who made his first $1 million at the age of 21, guys. So yeah, let's get this going, guys. We're going to also have that webinar with Mr. Avi Stokes. I think that time frame, Mr. Avi Stokes told me 9 o'clock, but I'm not sure if he means Central or Eastern. I know he's a very, very busy man. Anytime you have somebody who's made over $600 million willing to take some time out for you and your team, I don't care what time it is, guys. I'm going to be ready at 8 Central, and I'll be ready for a whole hour until he pops in. And if he pops in late, guys, guess what? He's still on time as so far as I'm concerned. So you guys just stay connected to the movement, man, and just let's make sure that we're ready to rock and roll. I put that link on there and everything, guys. But he's going to have it to where you can click on the link and you can view the screen, but you're also going to have to call in, dial a number in the pin to get the audio. Okay, so if you just click on the link, you're going to see what he's doing, but you're not going to hear anything. So you're going to need both, guys. You're going to need the computer and the phone for Mr. Avi Stokes, okay? So let's keep that in mind, guys. So we're excited, guys. We're going to be building this thing out, and we're excited, man. So we're looking forward to doing more hangouts, okay, with more people, more team members as they break EVPs. And, we're going to create a movement online for people to be able to plug in just like this, guys. And that's what we want to do. So EVP is going to be the goal, guys. Mr. Seymour, we definitely want to help you do that. So we want to kind of start back with the basics of the things that you've learned with our previous company, and get back to that baseball diamond, to some power three-way calls, to some list building through pointing them around the bases, and let's get them exposed. And so we can get them in the deal. We can start building a nice organization underneath you as well, too. So any other questions? Who is this right here that we have unmuted? Who is?
I think that's Margaret.
Oh, that's Margaret Cervantes. Yeah, she's at work or so. She might be at work or so. Maybe that's what that is. But yeah, anything that you like to add, Mr. Seymour? You're here on the panel, man. You've been hanging out with me through the ups and the downs, through the technical issues, that we have and stuff here. So, anything that you want to tell the people, anything you want to tell them at all, even if you want to give them your website, if you want to tell them anything about yourself, you can talk to the people. I'll go and give you a minute to kind of share with the people what's on your mind.
Okay. Uh, Thank you again, Mr. Chadwick, for being a friend and a mentor. Looking forward to meeting you someday soon. I know we haven't met personally yet, but it's like if we know each other anyway, because like I said, we keep in touch with each other. I've been learning a lot from you. I've used all your tactics. Anything you teach us, the strategies, I try to go on and use them, and I try to pass them on to others. Uh, I'm very, very thankful for being part of your network and being a friend with you. And anyone out there, I mean, if you really have the vision and the dream, and you're hungry, listen to this man and take everything that he gives you and use it to help you succeed in life, because you would. Again, Mr. Chadwick, I don't know how much thank you that I can say to you to let you know how much I do appreciate everything that I learned from you. But I'm gonna continue to keep using it, and eventually pass it down to others if they're willing and hungry out there wanting to learn something. Um, I became friends with Mr. Chadwick. I want to say maybe about almost a year and a half now. And how I came about meeting him was watching a hangout that he did with Iman Mitchell, and from there, my eyes was open, and I tell you what actually got me was when you ask that question that everybody always asks and the answer that everyone always give, what is knowledge? Most people will say it's power, but your answer to that was knowledge is not power. It's the application of that knowledge that creates the power. That what's opened my eyes, because everyone always say that knowledge is power. But if you got all the knowledge in the world and you don't apply it, it's wasted power. And that one sentence that you made is what opened my doors to let you in my heart teach me what I needed was to learn. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And I don't know what else to say, but just listen to this man, follow his footsteps. You might have some big feet. He might be size 18, but get in there and follow his footsteps, and he will guide you to wherever you need to get to. Once again, Mr. Chadwick, thank you, and back to you.
Wow, wow. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Seymour. We can tell you, man, you've been doing an amazing job at being teachable and coachable, and, just choosing a mentor. That's so, so important. Most people, they want to think they know it all. And that's not the formula, guys. The formula is you got to pick a champ. You got to pick a team. You got to pick a coach. Every successful person has a coach. Michael Jordan had a coach, okay? Even though sometimes, yeah, he was on the court and he was the coach sometimes on the team. Guess what? He still could look over his shoulder and he had a coach. He had an advisor, someone that had his back, that could see the things that he didn't see. And that's so, so important, guys. I have a coach. I have a mentor. See, that's very, very important, guys, to have a coach and a mentor and have someone that can pour into you, because when you're pouring out, you need to be filled up by someone who has something to give you. So I even have a coach and a mentor who continues to pour into me, right? They listen to what I say. They listen to my trainings. They coach me on how to be better at what it is I do. They say, man, listen, you're amazing, but if you could just fix this little piece here, you could do this and that. And these are people who's made millions of dollars, at a very, very young ages. So, you got to be able to pick a champ, guys. Got to be able to pick a champ and be teachable and coachable and be willing to go through the process, And I can tell you guys, that would actually lead you to places that you can never imagine. So, Seymour, you've been able to do such an amazing job at being coachable, staying in the trenches, staying pushing through the challenges, no matter what life is thrown at you. And I can tell you, man, it's been amazing to kind of watch some of the things that you've been going through and probably still going through, but yet you're still, pushing forward. You're not letting, your current situation determine the outcome of your future situation. And that is the key, guys. I can tell you, a lot of people want to, you got a lot of people who wants the next man's glory, but they wouldn't dare, step into the shoes to have that man's story. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. A lot of people might say, hey, I want to get $1,000 bonuses like Mr. Robinson. I want to be able to do what Mr. Robinson do. But guys, if you had to walk through my shoes, you probably give them back to me. Because you might not be able to handle some of the things I went through. I remember, coming back for the Game Changer Award right here, guys. Came back from Atlanta within only being in MyEcon for only, I think, about 8 weeks, 2 months. About 6 to 8 weeks. I won this lovely award here for being the trendsetter. Out when I was in Atlanta, Georgia, I was able to stay at Mr. Brian Bean's home, absolutely beautiful, beautiful home, and was presented this award as the trendsetter. Coming through, really shaking things up and setting trends, guys. And I can tell you, this award was so special to me, guys, and I was so honored to have this award and dedicated this award to my team because I believed I couldn't do it without my team. But I had the time of my life there, guys, and I came home that Saturday. On Sunday morning, when I woke up Saturday morning feeling so great, feeling so energized and so, positive about, my accomplishments, guys, I found out that my brother was murdered. The very next morning, I found out that my brother was murdered. Okay? And my brother called me when I was winning this award. He called me when I was in Atlanta, actually inside of the conference. The phone rang and I couldn't pick it up because I was conducting business, and I shot him a text message and said, hey, I'm at a conference. I can't pick up the line. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. He was like, okay, little bro, call me when you get a chance. I said, okay. And that was the last message or the last time I would ever be able to communicate with my brother here, And so it's a bittersweet moment, guys, to be pursuing what you love and going through those challenges, guys. And I can tell you, that broke my heart to know that my brother was murdered and he passed away. And even through those challenges, guys, I stayed focused on my dream. When I talked to my mother and I talked to some of my family members, my mother said, son, continue to push on what it is you're doing. Don't let that stop you. I know you, it hurts. I know it's painful. I know you're going to cry. I know you're going to do all those things, but do not stop doing what you're doing, because he had a life that he lived, and through his choices, that's what happened. The way he chose to live his life, it's the way his future outcome came, and we love him, and that's my brother, and I had to continue to push through that pain, guys. And I came home with this award, heard those news, but guess what, guys? I was still working my business. I was still doing calls and being positive for my team, having positive calls for my team and their prospects, because I understand, I have to be able to push through the challenges, guys. So I didn't use it as an excuse, and I'm not using it as an excuse now. I'm still moving forward with my life and my goals and my dreams and my visions, guys. I'm pushing through the challenges. So for anyone out there who's experienced losing a loved one, guys, listen, I lost 3 people in 3 months. That's the last person, okay? I didn't tell you about the 2 months before that, when I lost, when I watched my mother lose her brother. Okay, and then the very next month later, I watched my mother lose her mother, which is my grandmother. And then the next month after that, I lost my brother. 3 months in a row of pain, guys. But you have not once saw me stop doing what I'm doing, even through the pain. So, guys, no matter what it is that you go through, I want this to inspire you, to let you know, continue to push no matter what. No matter what you go through, guys, your pain can lead you to your promise. It's not about what happens that determines where you're gonna be in the future. It's what you do when it happens, guys. It's what you do. So guys, thank you so much. I think we have a message here. Not sure who that message is coming from. Let's see here. We got a little quick message. Um, let's see if I can get this message here. Someone is leaving a message. And we'll get you guys off of here, man. I know you probably got some things to do throughout the day. Let's see if we can get this message. Hold on one second. Where are we at? One chat. Okay, here we go. Margaret Cervantes. You are so awesome. Yes, I'm at work and I can't talk, but Mr. Seymour, you are awesome, sir. Just give you a shout out, Seymour. That's what I'm talking about. Margaret is going to do some amazing things, man, and I see a bright future ahead of her so far as helping us in the Dream Team organization with MyEcon really start to expand in the Spanish community. So for anyone that's out there looking, and maybe you're Spanish, maybe you're bilingual, we want you to know you have a place, you have a home right here in the Dream Team organization to be one of the first to come join forces with us along with Margaret Cervantes. We're going to partner you guys up. We're going to implement some systems. I'm going to teach you guys everything that I do know. That way you can communicate it effectively with the Spanish community, because we know the Spanish community is a community we definitely want to tap into, because, guys, we know you're family-oriented. We know you guys, you take business very seriously when it comes to including your family and getting out there. So, guys, we're excited for you. So, thank you so much for everyone that's been viewing this. Or maybe if you view this later and you actually sit down and you watch it all, you go through all the disconnections, the reconnections, we want to let you know we appreciate you. And it's those small little things right there, being able to stick and stay. Someone is going to continue to watch this, even when I drop off and come back and drop off and come back. And guess what? You're going to make it to the end of this video, and you're going to hear the story of my pain, and you're going to resonate with that pain. And that end will probably be the nugget that you needed to hear to get you through the next day. So, guys, that's our time. Thank you so much, guys. And like I always say, we won't see you at the top. We'll see you over the top. Mr. Seymour, go ahead and finish that statement for me.
Because you deserve to win.
We'll see you.
One other thing I wanted to say that you probably don't know, but yo también soy Latino. I am Spanish. I speak, and that's my first language. So if you ever need some help, I can translate for you.
Oh, absolutely. Did not know that you speak. Do you speak fluent Spanish?
Read it, speak it, and everything.
Wow.
That's my first language.
Wow.
Yep.
Did not know that, Mr. Seymour. So we definitely need to talk. Definitely. So what we'll do is, I don't know if you have time to hang out a little bit off the record after this live broadcast, but if you do have some time, we can definitely talk, because I definitely want to move forward with the Spanish community and making sure that we're putting information out there for people who's bilingual or strictly speak Spanish. So you're able to hang out a little bit on off the record?
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys.
It's only us two now anyway, because Margaret's gone.
Okay, so guys, we're still on this live feed, but thank you so much for viewing. We're going to go ahead and shut down this live feed, guys, because obviously we're going to talk some behind-the-scenes strategic. We're about to get in the lab like scientists, guys, and create this formula that guys are going to be able to see. Listen, when we plant these seeds, the harvest is going to come. So we're excited for you guys. So thank you so much, guys, and like we say, we'll see you on the investment side.